Welcome to my moment of tuning in that I want to share with you. I'm sitting here. It is a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, and I'm just sitting here watching the sun and having this spritzer, which Bud just juiced up for me. We have this orange Italian soda. I don't know what it was. I think you can get that pretty much anywhere, but it's super good. I've never had it until here. And so he muddled up some stuff and had this little spritzer, and there's no alcohol in it, so it's just completely refreshing, freshness in my mouth. So this is a Storehouse moment. My heart was overwhelming with joy, and in those moments is typically when oh, it's Bud. He's whistling for the dogs. I thought he was whistling for me. That's when my connection opens up, ideas flow in, realizations, creative ideas, all the things. So in these Storehouse moments is those moments when I'm just fully connected, and that is this moment. When I'm tuning into even further is a conversation that our Ascension Bank member Liza and I had the other night, my night, and we were talking about all kinds of realizations that we've had, and she shared a phrase that pays, and she said, do nothing and see how much gets done. And all of the sudden in that moment, my like everything came online, because I realized that that's how I've lived these last few months. For the first time in my life, I lived in the experiment of being, and in the experiment of being, just acting on creative ideas that came during Storehouse moments. And I didn't have those words necessarily, but those are the words now that I put to it. So in the last 4 months, I've only acted in recording something. I've only acted in writing something. I've only acted and went into doing phase when I was called from the heart and from a connected moment. And what I'm finding is the more that I do that, the less work I feel like I'm doing, and yet the more abundantly we are living. So the whole adage of just give of yourself and allow yourself to receive is this ethereal idea, and yet now living it moment to moment in the act of being more, only acting in and putting effort in when inspired and called to do it, is equaling a reality that does not feel like work at all. It almost feels like it's too good to be true. And there's moments of my day where I may say that to Bud, or I may say that in my head and say, this has to be too good to be true. It's too easy. And yet, what I also know from a spiritual place, from a spiritual evolution place, from a place of ascension, whatever the terminology is you want to use, we are in that time where we are shifting over from that third dimensional physical reality of having to be in the material world, over to a lifestyle, and over to a world and a reality that's based on communal living, that's based on abundance and sharing, in a unified consciousness. And in that higher level of being, in that higher level of consciousness, your needs are taken care of. And I'm finding that to be really true, and it's quite overwhelming, and it's also it brings a lot of peace to just know that we are good, we are fine, and we are free to create whatever it is that we want in this moment. And in this Storehouse moment, I feel a lot of peace, and I feel lots of possibilities all around me, floating all around. And that means if I'm tuning into that, then that is what is in the energy of this moment. That is what is stored in the DNA of this moment, in the environment of this moment, in the energy of this moment. Therefore, you listening and you tuning into this with me tells me that there are a lot of possibilities also floating around in your environment, in your multidimensional being. So keep looking for those storehouse moments. Keep looking for and feeling forward to those inspired moments of just being, and then inspired to do something, and just watch what unfolds, because what's unfolding in my life at the moment with some of these opportunities that are floating through my awareness is pretty incredible. So I share this moment because I see the wonders of possibilities around. I'm experiencing the wonders of the possibilities. I know they exist now. They're in my reality. Therefore, I know they're in yours as well. So look for them, tune into them. And I'll just take you, that Ruckus was Bud. He's got our plants are relocating and up potting and he's doing all of that work. And you'll notice the little garden wall that we had, the wall garden we have a grumpy neighbor that made us take it down. He made us take it down. So we took it down and took it back down underneath the house, and it's just sitting down there against the wall, the outside of the building here. It's all rainy and warped and moldy and stuff. So what was supposed to be a beautiful garden on the wall to bring life to this like crazy white building, it's nice, but it's pretty white, and we wanted to bring some color to it, but crabby people don't always enjoy the joy. Therefore, we had to take it down off the wall and put it down. We didn't even have it hanging on the wall, actually. So we had it flopped up and tied up. So anywho, we're still bringing the light by having our garden, instead of on the wall, it is now in the corner, and it is all being nurtured at this moment. So thanks for sharing this spritzer with me and this cool Ionian breeze. And thanks for bringing some love to our plants as well. Talk to you all later. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye.